Hey guys, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today we're actually talking about your car. Now, if you drive a late model car, meaning one that has been manufactured in the last couple of years, you may not know this, but your car is literally recording an absolute ton of stuff. It is generating roughly 25 gigabytes of data per hour for the car manufacturers. Now, a consulting firm, Kinsey, basically estimated that this data in the hands of car manufacturers is going to be a $750 billion market by 2030. They are collecting an absolute ton of stuff. Now, you may know that, okay, they're collecting data on the car, such as, let's say, performance, but they're also collecting personal information on you, such as your weight, because you're sitting in a seat that has a pressure sensor on it, the restaurants you visit thanks to GPS, the music tastes that you have because you're streaming through Apple, Android, or let's say just through the car's telemetry itself, the places you go, also thanks to GPS, and on and on and on. And so the question becomes, at the end of the day, who owns this data? You bought the car, you're generating the information. Do you own this? Now, a lot of consumer groups, aftermarket repair shops, and privacy advocates say, you own the data. You really do. That it's your information, and that should be subjected to data privacy laws. Obviously, the other side disagrees. Now, Senator Ron Wicker of Mississippi, he is the chairman of the Senate Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation, has basically said he would like to see a federal privacy legislation law passed by the end of the year on this specific issue, though it's unclear if they're going to be able to meet this goal. Now, for other reference, the European Union's GDPR, data privacy, and California's upcoming 2020 privacy law does put the information that these cars are generating as the owner of basically, if you're driving the car, you're the owner. That's what I'm trying to say here. And so that is in direct contradiction to what the car manufacturers want, at least in America. And so they are lobbying and lobbying hard. Now, there's a group called the Auto Alliance. This is a trade group that represents the world's largest car makers. It's their lobbyist. And they have appealed right now to California State's Attorney General, asking that companies be allowed to provide only summary information to consumers as opposed to, and I quote, specific pieces of personal information a business has collected about them. And that is basically what the law in California is going to require. And so as we are ramping up data privacy, and we have this conversation to say, well, if we're generating content on Facebook or any other platform, we should own that as opposed to Facebook or any other platform, then again, you can argue to say, well, you bought the end user license agreement and you are using Facebook for free or Twitter or any one of these, but in the sense of the car, you bought the car. You're either leasing it or you're paying for it in a finance, or you just bought the thing outright, which means what you do with it is essentially your business, and should they have the rights to that? So you tell me. I thought this was very interesting, and I think we are looking at one of the next legal frontiers here in the United States and probably other places around the world where data security, data privacy, and data ownership are really coming into fruition. So let me know what you think, but I thought this was an interesting topic. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.